So this is the Prussian Prince, also known as the Sick Prince, with Rixosten and Unicorn attack.
Heru Heru.
This is Beta Flash Tournament number 23, Fall of the Samurai bracket.
Semi-final!
Yes, Varyag versus Blixerie on Kawabe River. We have 3 dojos on the flanks. We have workshop and farmhouse on the hill. The little hill, that cool little place that people usually go for. And then the archery dojo in the center, yep. And I cannot say anything about the builds because I'm not using delay.
Yes, so you'll just have to watch the nice trees and hills and grass and buildings.
I can do everything. I mean, because I have a little screen for the viewers, just in case. Oh, Varyag is ready.
Oh, you have a little screen for the viewers.
Yes.
Ooh.
Little picture.
That's the coolest thing I've ever heard you say.
With
a little screen.
With some marines and a Gatling gun against samurai.
That sounds kind of epic, actually.
Yeah.
What do you viewers say? Is it epic? No, just kidding. You don't need to answer me. That was stupid. Of course you don't think it's epic. It's Prussian princess stuff. But it's just temporary. But I actually feel an urge to see that picture. Think of opening the stream myself. Damn you, Prince! Distracting me from the game.
Well, the game is starting, so...
It's starting!
Allow me to go over Blixerie's build.
Yes,
so
go Blixerie.
Command
go for Blixeries.
Then,
yeah.
Red Bear level 1, and actually 1 marine unit only. Yeah, 1 marine unit only.
Prince, the stream is not working.
It's not? Strange. You sure? It says it's...
What's not working with it?
Stream status. Good. Huh.
Maybe someone with a bad connection. They need to refresh it, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, Red Bears, then Yarikachi, Shogunate Guard level 2, Yariki rank 6, Saber Cav level 2, Yariki level 6, Saber Cav level 2, Imperial Guard Cav Vanilla Yariki level 6. So quite the cav for Blixerie, and a very small infantry force from what we can see.
Yeah, interesting on this map, because here's both terrain and a lot of wide open ground. So it can go either way, actually. And then, should I go Varyag's build?
Yes. Go ahead.
We've got one Yariki trying to capture that archery dojo, but Blixerie's denying him. But that Yariki, then we got the general, that is Bushido gun, it seems. Then we have Imperial Guard Infantry, increased range, so 150. Then 2 Marines, both French and British. Red Bears behind, more Yariki. Revolver Cav. And what is it? 4 Yariki, all with good upgrades. 1 more Red Bear running up behind the General, and that looks like it's it. So 5 Cav units, 1 of them Revolver Cav. And then some strong infantry, forming the backbone of his army, and a couple of Red Bears to support. And he did manage to get that archery dojo.
Yeah.
Blixerie gonna harass with that Imperial Guard cavalry now, though. See, the Imperial Guard infantry is gonna get shot.
Oh, nice.
8 men gone. That was nice. Yeah. Nice way to open the game for Blixerie, at least.
I don't like the 3 150s in the center, because the problem is it's not flat, the terrain. It looks flat if you zoom out, but if you zoom in, it's not really that flat. There's some
that's true.
And stuff. So.
Well, it's possible to make it work on this map, though. But I do agree he should have some on his flank as well, because if you look at the minimap, you can see the formation of Blixerie is like a half moon around Varyag. So the big threat's not from the front, because he can outgun Blixerie's infantry in the center with 1 or 2 of these 150s. He needs to be covering his sights from all that cavalry.
I think Blix's build is superior on this map. I think he's
Well,
got the build advantage.
I'm not sure how many that are watching have seen me play, but I love cavalry, and I always think this kind of mobile builds are superior. As long as you can use them correctly, but because it requires more micro,
Yeah.
or like at least more speed in your micro. Gun builds require quite a lot of micro as well if you want them to work properly with terrain and line of sight and stuff. But I mean, mobility should never be underestimated. And look at the Yorikachi now getting shot up by Varyag's gun gen.
Oh, is something gonna happen?
But the red bear needs to start shooting the general. Why are they not shooting?
I don't see anything.
He should have moved quicker.
Yeah.
Varyag made a good move there, pulling back.
Yep.
Looks like a cav engagement will take place on the left side of Blixerie right now. Varyag wants to push that Imperial Guard cav away. From the looks of it.
Yeah, Imperial Guard cav getting chased away. That
Question is who will start first.
Yeah. I don't like
who will fire first.
I think he should have had that red bear in the forest. Not out there in the open in the river, because like it moves slower.
It's standing kind of awkward there, but it actually protects it a bit from cavalry.
Yeah.
From the front. But still, yes, the forest would probably have been a better idea since he's facing another red bear of equal skill. Varyag is lining his general up to be able to get some flanking shots on that red bear as soon as the infantry engages on that flank. Also, Blixerie is sneaking his red bear that missed the opportunity to shoot Varyag's general, but he's sneaking them up through the forest here, trying to get them as close to the French Marines as possible. And the sick prince showing that he's indeed still sick. And here the infantry engagement starts. Yes, but he's still in. They're both in that awkward position where they are with the sides to each other, so they can't fire properly, neither unit. But Blixerie, he really got out on top from that engagement, at least. Managed to kill, how many was it? 12 men without losing a single guy, so... The small, tiny engagement might not seem much, but I mean... Blixerie has killed 11 men with his Imperial Guard cavalry and 12 men with the Red Bears, and if you do that without losing a single man, if you keep doing that, well, obviously you're gonna win in the end.
Look at
his gear. It's the Shogunate Guard cavalry there is getting very riskily far away from the rest. Blixerie's trying to sneak cavalry around there, but
this
did
so
look kind of dangerous.
Like, look at Varyag's units by the archery dojo. That Red Bear and Infantry the Marine.
Look, Saber cavalry going for the Imperial Guard infantry. Here it looks like they go actually.
Is he gonna get a
general of
no. Nice charge. But he needs to move up now, quickly, while he has...
He needs to move much quicker.
Yeah.
And he needs to move those French Marines as well. And oh look, Shogun Guard Cavalry is actually doing really well against 2 Yariki of greater skill.
Not the cleanest attack.
No.
But it's quite difficult to micro all of this.
Yes, it is. The Red Bears of Blixerie might be able to rout that Imperial Guard infantry, unless they recover all their morale right now. They might recover the morale good enough. Shogunate Guard Cav is going very even to these highly upgraded Yariki, actually. But he should have sent that Yarikachi to assist, maybe. But he's sending it into the melee fight. Might be a good idea. Oh, the general getting charged by the Yariki, and that might be devastating, as we saw in the last game Blixerie played, where the general of Juju, was it right, that died.
Yeah.
And the entire army chain routed, even though it looked... No, Clayton was it. I think.
Yeah,
Clayton lost because of that.
Yeah.
And look at the morale just dropping to red on all units except one cav unit for Varyag here. And that is it from the looks of it. A Yariki getting a nice charge on the red bears, but a bit too late because all the infantry is routing.
So,
and that is it.
That cav.
That cav. There you see the power of mobility. But he used it well. I mean, just because you have cavalry, you can't
Yeah.
count on winning because you need to use it properly, and Blixerie did indeed use it properly.
Yeah, it looked
So,
a bit sloppy in the beginning, but he did it
Yeah,
fine.
the attack did look a bit sloppy, but
Yeah.
he managed to push just strong enough. But it was close. If it would have lost the cavalry a bit harder, a bit faster, that could have backfired completely.
Yeah.
Because it didn't really put the most damage possible on those marines fast enough. But it was enough, and with that nice charge on the general, I think that's what made it look so certain, because the morale just instantly dropped. Great game, but looking at the stats, it's looking pretty one-sided actually.
278 kills? What? I haven't seen something as one-sided as this in a long time.
But I think that's because
it
most of the
wasn't-
units
yeah,
Varyag
they just
killed
routed.
was cavalry. He mostly killed cav, that's
Yeah.
why. Because Blixerie had a lot of cav. And that's what he mostly used.
Still had infantry though. Like his infantry, the marine, and red bears were pretty safe.
Yeah. And they didn't do much either. It was mostly the cavalry doing the work. In many ways. The Red Bears did some nice morale damage when they started firing after the charge though. So they were, obviously they were central to the charge and the success of the charge, but they had a pretty calm day from the looks of it. Very
Alright.
good game indeed.
So, thank you for watching, and we shall see you in the next game.